never expected. He would reincarnate as an S-rank monster because his juvenile form looked a lot like a kitten. An elven girl mistook him for a pet and took him home. One day, a slime tried to eat him. To survive, Jack randomly picked a skill, but to his surprise, it only took one hit for the slime to be instantly killed. Then Jack suddenly felt a wave of hunger. With no other choice, he walked up to the slime and took a bite without hesitation. To his amazement, the taste was delicious. More importantly, he learned a new skill. It turned out that by eating monsters, he could acquire their abilities. The slime's skill was storage, essentially like a magical storage bag. Over the next few days, Jack began actively hunting monsters. No matter their rank, he could easily take them out in one hit. As a result, he kept gaining rare skills. One day, he discovered a treasure chest. He thought it would contain treasure, but it turned out to be a trap. He was suddenly teleported somewhere else. With the ground shaking, an S-rank earth dragon appeared. Because Jack had disturbed its rest, it immediately launched an attack. Jack tried using his skills to fight back, but none of his attacks worked. Meanwhile, the dragon broke through his defenses and severely injured him with a single blow. Knowing he couldn't win, Jack used the last of his strength to escape through a small hole above. That's how he narrowly survived. By then, Jack's body had reached its limit, and soon after, he passed out. He thought he was going to die there, but to his surprise, he was saved by the same elven girl. She didn't recognize he was a monster, and treated him like a small cat instead. Days went by quickly, and Jack's wounds fully healed. One day, Jenny had to go out for something, and left him home alone. This made Jack worried, so he secretly followed her. But what he didn't expect was, she went straight to the place where he was reincarnated. Faced with an E-rank goblin, Jenny easily took it down with her elven skills. However, while she was collecting materials from the monster, a goblin mage nearby tried to ambush her. At that critical moment, Jack stepped in to save her. Afraid of revealing his identity, he used his claws to kill the goblin. Afterward, when Jenny saw Jack appear out of nowhere, she found it strange, but she didn't overthink it. She just assumed Jack came to repay her. From then on, Jenny took Jack in. Before long, they visited the Adventurers Guild. Jenny went to claim her reward for slaying goblins, but then a man blocked her path. He wanted Jenny to join his party. Noticing she was unwilling, John tried to pressure her. Jack couldn't stand by and watch. He scratched John with his claws. This made John furious. Just as he was about to retaliate, the guild receptionist stepped in to stop him. With no choice, John backed off. Jenny and Jack both thanked the receptionist. Once again, Jack had saved her. Over time, their bond grew stronger. Jenny started bringing Jack along wherever she went. They thought life would go on peacefully like this. But one day, when they returned to the Adventurers Guild, John blocked their way again. He told Jenny that Jack had been sentenced to death by order of the Baron's family. Jenny collapsed in shock. John gave her a choice. If she wanted to revoke the sentence, she had to duel him. If she won, the punishment would be lifted. If she lost, she'd have to become his wife. Though Jenny knew his real motive, she agreed to the duel to protect Jack. Since their levels were different, John allowed her to ask someone for help, but no one dared go against him. Just as John was declaring this, Jack suddenly stepped forward. Seeing that Jack intended to fight, John laughed mockingly. He believed Jack wouldn't change the outcome. The duel officially began. Jenny made the first move. John easily dodged her attack and kicked her in the waist, injuring her. Seeing her in danger, Jack wanted to jump in, but he hesitated. To defeat John, he'd have to use his monster skills, which would expose his true identity. He feared how the others would react, but as Jenny was about to lose, Jack had no choice but to step in. Just when everyone thought it was over, Jack blocked John's attack. To John's shock, Jack counterattacked with full force and sent him flying. Jenny won the duel, but the crowd started whispering about Jack. Just as Jack feared his identity was exposed, the receptionist quickly explained that Jack was a rare elemental cat, not a monster. Instantly, the room was filled with cheers and admiration.